Okay, so now we are just starting about what is actually a root element. Okay, so root, why we are using the root here, and what actual use of root here, root in Amchart5. So we are all looking over there because root is the most important topic in this Amchart. Okay, so see, actually, the root, before going to the root, we are just focusing on the setup of installation of Amcharts. Okay, so we can go with the JS, or you can add as npm install like this. Okay, this is very simple. You can just copy paste and use that. Okay, and there is a CDN. You can use all of these CDN JavaScript files. So it is the best way, CDN. Okay, or you can download, just download and use that. Okay, now there are various things in Amchart, but we are just looking on a root part. Okay, so we just need some libraries, libraries like Amchart index.js, xy.js. Okay, yeah, both we needed here. Okay, now the root elements. Okay, so what they say, the root element is the central object of each chart, starts with an central object. Okay, sorry. So root is like a central object. So inside the root means root is just a main container. Okay, if you know the Docker and other things, so the root is like a main container, and inside that everything related to the chart is putted. Okay, so it is a cursor, it is a graph, it is a series, or everything. So everything, it is inside the root element. Okay, so the root is very important. With the help of root dot, you can access anything inside a chart. Okay, so it is the core Amchart5 package. Huh? Yeah, and we are just, the syntax is very easy for the root. Just a constant root equal to am5 dot root dot new, and here is the main thing. You must need to write a unique chart id or unique div id. Okay, so inside, if you want to print your chart inside a div, so just write that div id here. Okay, so make sure that you don't have a duplicate div ids, or don't use the same div id within the two different root. Okay, so that will not allow. Okay, now so also here are the some things that you need to read, but I'm just ignoring that. Okay, now, okay, the following is wrong and should be never used. Okay, so what they are saying you, okay, so they're just saying that constant equal to root equal to new, and this am5 dot root, and what we are writing here, am5 dot root dot new. Okay, so normally we are just creating an object of a class. So with this way we cannot create that, but we need a this way. So the syntax is different for Amchart5, so just take it in your mind and don't worry about anything. Okay, so you need to write like this only. Okay, so it is all about the root. Okay, after the root there is a one more important thing, is that a chart. Okay, so for the chart we need some packages. These packages are used for React or Angular. Okay, basically we are just focusing on the JavaScript here. Yeah, you can if you are the React guy or if you are Angular guy, you can able to use. You just need to include these imports in your file and just follow all the code. All the code is same, just imports are different here. Okay, so you can easily use, no worries about that. Okay, now there is a index percent and there is another percent. Why, I don't know why they are written this again. They have just a mistake. Okay, they will solve that. Okay, now, so there is a one more module. There is a percentages. Okay, Amchart5%. Well, we will talk about that later, but here now we are just talking about the chart content, chart container. Okay, so basically if you are seeing this chart, okay, so this chart is basically inside the one container, and that container is a root dot container dot children dot push. So inside this function, okay, if you are ignoring these lines, okay, inside this function root dot container dot children dot push, you can able to push means you can insert, okay, you can insert the different type of chart. So here they are just showing us a pie chart example. You can see like here you can see it is the am5 dot xy chart. There is a xy chart, there is a pie chart, there is a pie map, there is a candlestick, stock, gauges, radar, and many more types. Okay, so you can just write the class names, or just that class name here, and if you want to write some attributes then you can write, or you could, if you don't want to write, then it will just take a default arguments. Okay, so if you want make customized chart, so then you can write that. Okay, so let's examine the above. So here they are used pie chart. Okay, so pie chart basically you can see like I'm just showing you a pie chart. See, this is a pie chart. Okay, so with this, if you are just clicking on it, then it just broke down. This is the piece. Okay, and again click, it is just attached to that graph. Okay, now we are go in the next thing. Okay, so now after pushing the chart, okay, you can have a different ways, like you can use this like this chart.amchart5 pie chart dot new, and inside the root dot container dot children dot push, you can push the chart. Okay, so you can use the both way. hmm? If you can go with this also and you can go with this also, both ways are definitely fine, no issues about that. It is just a syntax difference. Okay, so you know, you need to know about the syntax here. Okay, there is one more thing, a settings. So settings is just like as I am explaining you, you can write the extra parameters here. Okay, so they are just acting like a settings. Okay, now if you are seeing that here, after pushing, okay, so now they are just pushing the chart series. Okay, so we are just looking at here and see. Okay, chart dot set. Okay, so there is a cursor, they are just setting it that like see, it is a this is a uh, column chart, so it having some sort of different syntax, and if it is a pie chart, then it having a different syntax. Okay, so now we are just focusing on a pie chart. Okay, so I'm just to know everything good way, I'm just closing this pie, again this pie also. Okay, so we are just good to see the only the whatever we need to see. Mhm. Okay, we have seen this container, and we are just now looking at the series thing. Okay, so series dot push, what is the series? Series means you can able to pass the values. So what values you can pass into this okay, see, in this pie chart you can pass this 66 6.44, 8.43. Okay, so these are values, and there is another it is called as a category, like these are the all, these all are the countries, so the country name is a category in this case. Okay, so in your case there may be a different value. So basically pie chart is used to show two type of values, first is a name and second is a value. So you can use a string value and an integer value, so it will be a good use then only. Okay, yeah. Now you can write is like see, both code are same, so I'm just explaining over here. Okay, so series equal to chart.series.push means you need to push the pie series into the chart series. Okay, so as I already told you, the chart is a main container. See, there is a root. Inside the root we have created a chart, and inside that chart we are just pushing the pie series. Okay, yeah. Now inside the pie series, it is the syntax you need to copy paste it as it is. Don't use your logics here. Okay, so you must have to write in this way only. Okay, now some attributes for the for this for some settings, like you can set a value field. Okay, so these values you can set a value. Okay, so now value field, there is another a category field, and there is a end angle. Okay, so now see, value field is just like these values you are seeing here, 8.43, 32.64. Okay, so if you have basically Amchart needs a list of dictionaries. So you need to make sure your data is in list of dictionary format. Okay, so I'm just showing you in which format your data should be. So this is the format. Okay, see, it is a list and it is a dictionary. Okay, so inside a list there is a category key, and a value is another key. In the category key there is a country name. In the value key there is a float value, or you may write integer value also. Okay, so like these values, so category and value is written same inside the value field as a value and category field as a category. If you have a different key names, okay, if you have different key names, just write that key name here. Okay, so don't worry about that keys. Okay, and you must have a same keys in each dictionary of a list. Okay, so with that it can able to manage and map that all the values and categories to the pie chart. End angle is just a 270-degree now. If I'm just writing here a 90-degree, then see what will the change. It just, if after writing you just need to you just need to um, move the cursor over anywhere, and it is just reloading and running. Okay, so see, end angle is basically the start and end angle, means from where it start, and from it starts from a 0 and ending at the 90-degree. So it is stopping like that. If I just put it here, 180, then it will be a different like this, like that. Okay, so like this we can have, but it is still a 100% chart. So this is the starting, this is the ending, this is the ending, this is the starting. Sorry, this 40% is the ending, this is the starting. Okay, and if I make it back as a 270, then it will back to its normal shape. Okay, so chart is like this side. Okay, so after this you can use like a series dot states dot create dot hidden end angle is -90. So why it is a -90 and why it is the 270? So you just need to change that values and understand it by yourself. Okay, so see, actually the graph is at the load time. See, you if you see, our graph is just starting from here, from this straight line, and it is just going into this way. See, like this, means it is just going, I guess, is a clockwise way. Okay, so if I just put a here plus 90 instead of -90, and if I see, sorry, if I see, there will be no change, but if I just write it here 180, there should be some change like that. Okay, and if I put here a 30-degree angle, so basically it acts as a end angle. So end angle is a different thing. Okay, so you can just like you can able to change everything as you want. Okay, like that. Sorry, I just pressing save button continuously. Okay, so if you I don't think so if I remove that this thing and there should be any problem for that. I don't think so. Yeah, definitely no problem for this thing. Okay, so there are some settings that are by default attaching to the Amchart5. So you just need to ignore that some settings. Okay, if you haven't written that, then there is no issues about that. Okay, now there is a setting of data. So series.data.set all. So inside this function, you can able to set the data. Okay, you can take this set and create a variable like data1 equal to, and you can use this data1 variable here also. Means in any way you can pass the data here. Okay, so I'm just taking that data into the variable and passing it here, or you can just passing that data into the here also. Okay, no issues. And this is the series dot appear. It is the 1000 and 100. So it is just animation thing. So if I just make it 1000 and see, it will be slow as a appearance. Okay, it is taking like an appearance. If I making it as a 2000, then I think it will be slowly going right. Okay, great. So if you want to animate it, so like that you can easily make changes and do your animation. See how cool it is. Okay, so everything you can able to manage here, hmm, with the help of Amcharts. Okay, so in this video it is over about the pie chart. So we have just looked about the pie chart. What is pie chart? And the main thing is that we are just looking at this root element and a pie chart, that we see the data, means everything. And after if you are a React guy, then you must need a root dot dispose, because if you are using the same component in a different things, different mean you can, if you are using different components in the same page, at that time you need this root dot dispose, because sometimes it gives you error that there is a no multiple root nodes in a single page. So at that time you just need to dispose that root after using it. Okay, so your problem will be solved with that. Okay, so that's it for this video. I don't want to make it too much longer. Okay, thank you, bye bye.